Okay, so this quiz is very, very similar to your mammals and reptiles one, except for this time it's just birds and fish. So, the first thing I want to say, I would expect of you to paste this in the back of your workbook, but I will also understand if the workbook is full, because I know that that is the case with a lot of you. Then you can just, if I can flip the page, write your name at the back as if it was a normal worksheet. You need 3 papers for your science quiz. 3A, 3B, and 3 curly K. Okay. Once you've written your name or pasted it in the back of your workbook, you can meet me here. The first thing it wants us to do is to write true or false in the boxes next to the facts about fish. So if the fact about fish that I read to you is true, you write true. If it is false, you write false. Easy as that. First one, most fish lay eggs. True or false? Write it in the box. Most fish lay eggs. Next one, fish are warm-blooded animals. True or false? Fish are warm-blooded animals. Next one, fish are vertebrates. True or false? Fish are vertebrates. True or false? In the box. Next one, all fish are carnivores. True or false? All fish are carnivores. True or false? Next one, fish have feathers as an outer covering. True or false? Fish have feathers as an outer covering. Next one, fish mommies feed milk to their babies. True or false? Fish mommies feed milk to their babies. True or false? Next one, fish can breathe underwater. True or false? Fish can breathe underwater. True or false? And then the last one, all fish live in water. True or false? All fish live in the water. True or false? Goody, we are moving on to the next page, which asks us to circle the correct answer in the following multiple choice questions. All right. Number 1. Which word does not describe a way in which a bird moves? So a bird can move in a lot of ways. Which one of these ways does a bird not move? Fly, crawl, run, or swim? Not all birds, just a bird. Which one of these ways does a bird not move in? There are birds that move differently. Fly, crawl, run, or swim. Number 2. This type of animal can fly, but it is not classified as a bird. Is it a duck? Is it an ostrich? Is it a bat? Or is it a pigeon? This type of animal can fly, but it is not a bird. It's not classified as a bird. Is it a duck, an ostrich, a bat, or a pigeon? Circle the correct answer. Number 3. Which of the following animals are not a vertebrate? Is it a goldfish, an eagle, a starfish, or a dolphin? Which of the following animals are not a vertebrate? Not a vertebrate. Goldfish, eagle, starfish, or dolphin? Number 4. Which one of the following animals do not have scales as an outer covering? So they don't have scales as an outer covering. Is it a snake, a shark, a whale, or a salmon? A salmon is a type of fish, just so by the way. So which one of the following animals do not have scales as an outer covering? Is it a snake, a shark, a whale, or a salmon? Which one does not have scales on its skin? And then number 5, which of the following animals is a carnivore? A carnivore. Is it a pelican, a goose, a clownfish, or a blue tang, which is like a dory from Finding Nemo? Think about the movie. Did Dory... Ooh, I almost said too much now. Which of the following animals is a carnivore? Is it a pelican, a goose, a clownfish, or a blue tang, which is a dory? Last page. Answer the following questions and think before you answer. Okay. Give 2 reasons why an ostrich is a bird and not a mammal. Grade 2. I'm quickly going to talk to you about this. You guys in the other quiz wrote something like, if I asked, what was the thing? Why is a whale a mammal and not a fish? You guys wrote, a whale feeds milk to babies and a whale has hairs on its skin. Great, you told me why it's a mammal, but you're only going to get like 1 mark for that. Because you haven't told me why it is not a fish. You should have told me to get full 2 marks. You should have told me, okay, a whale gives live birth, which makes it a mammal, but a fish lays eggs. Do you understand? Like a whale does not lay eggs, so it's not a fish. A whale has hair on its skin, so it's not a fish because they have scales. Something like that, to show me that you know the difference between what mammals do and what fish do. I think I just gave a lot away. Okay, whatever. So here, give 2 reasons why an ostrich is a bird and not a mammal. Don't just give me 2 facts about birds. Tell me, birds do this where mammals do this. That is why an ostrich is a bird and not a mammal. So give 2 reasons why an ostrich is a bird and not a mammal. Then the next one, give 2 reasons why a shark is a fish and not a reptile. Give 2 reasons why a shark is a fish and not a reptile. I want the same here. I want 2 reasons why a shark is a fish and not a reptile, meaning give me 2 reasons why the shark would be classified as a fish because he does this where reptiles don't do that, or he has this where reptiles don't have that. Do you understand what I mean? I hope you do. Then the next one, name 1 difference between a fish and a bird. Okay, there it's easy, just tell me. Fish do this and birds do this. But it has to be the same fact. It has to be a comparison. Don't tell me, this is just an example, don't tell me fish run and birds eat worms. Because that doesn't tell me. I want 1 difference. So if you say fish run, then you have to say and birds swim. That's just an example. Okay, I want to know the difference between the 1 aspect of what makes that animal itself. So whether you choose skin covering, birth, their blood, I want to see the same fact but compared. So tell me, fish do this and bird do this, but of the same area. Don't tell me two different facts. And then the next one, name any two birds and explain why they are this type of animal. So that's easy enough. Just give me the two names of birds and one fact about a bird at each. For example, if it was mammals, you could have said lion because he has fur on his skin, and sheep because he gives live birth. You now write the names of two birds and explain why they are birds. What do they do that make them birds? Goody! I'll finish with our science quiz as well. Now we are going to move on to our creative writing.